What up, YouTube? I'm here in Bangor, Maine. I'm actually just going to go hunt for the meteorite today. So I've got an hour and I think 45 minutes drive to the area. When I've been driving around here, this forest is pretty dense. It's like the jungle's kind of little brother. It's not just trees and then like open ground, open ground under the trees. It's right now I'm kind of thinking 30% I'll find it, 70%. Anyways, I'm just sitting in the hotel room getting everything ready, making sure my memory cards are clean enough, my batteries are charged, which I did before I left Topeka, but like the GoPro I've been using, and the batteries for some reason charge slow as hell. I've got my drone camera, which I wanted to point out, what I've been, what sort of equipment I'm going to be using. I've got the, I've got the ZenMuse camera for my DJI Inspire 1. It's unfortunate that that drone only has like a 15-minute flight time. I've got 4 batteries, and the batteries, obviously, because they're ginormous, take a long time to charge. So I'm hoping that I can figure out what I need to figure out within that span of time. By the way, this thing is a pain in the butt to put back in its case. Anyways, so I've got this camera. It's not the one that, it's not the X5S, it's the X5. But it should be sufficient because we don't need to be taking raw videos just to go out and look for scorched trees. I've got a metal detector, which, if you wait a second, I'll go get. I know the video's been kind of benign up until this point, but I'll have my my GoPro on me when I'm searching for the meteorite. So when I'm metal detecting, traipsing through the woods, everything like that, and we'll have the drone video as well. So I promise it will get a little bit better. And I do have to say I'm probably not going to film a whole lot on my way home, just because I'll be rushing to get home, just because this is day 6 and I don't want to spend really a whole lot more than 10 days doing this, especially if I come up empty-handed. If I get some promising leads, then maybe I'll make more of a video of it. But yeah, I know you guys don't like looking at me. I'm not that pretty, and yeah. Well, anyways, hope you've enjoyed everything so far. I'm in Bangor, Maine, going to Waite, Maine, W-A-I-T-E, and I'll get the camera rolling as soon as I get there. Alright, so I finally arrived at the search area, and actually I'm not sure if this is a public road or not. It's definitely a logging road, and I looked at all the signs posted. None of them said no trespassing. and there's clearly roads and whatever back here, but it's allowed me to penetrate the area where the biggest chunks have fallen. And so now I'm going to fly the drone and see what I can find. Unfortunately, it's sprinkling a little bit. I don't know if you can tell. It's not raining hard, but I still don't like to take the drone up anytime there's rain going on. So when the other guy said that this was dense forest, he was not lying. I'm sort of at the edge of where this meteorite could have fallen. Some of that I could go through, but it looks like, yeah, there's no trespassing sign there. I'm hoping I can figure out where this thing might have fallen based on what my drone sees, but it's sprinkling, so my drone doesn't like it. That looks like some serious shit in there. There's looks like a logging trail. Maybe I'll try up there. I am just getting hammered by mosquitoes the second I get out of my car. And I didn't bring any bug spray. Yes, I know, I'm smart. So I think I'm gonna come back tomorrow and give it another try. Hopefully it's not raining, I have bug spray, and I can figure something out better. There's no way like that I'm gonna be able to traipse through all that crap. I went up to the location where near where the meteorite fell, and it's just not happening. It's so dense a forest there. I got some bug spray, so the mosquitoes kind of left me alone. But I mean, I've never been mobbed by mosquitoes like that in my life. It was just like the second that I get out of the car, they're everywhere, and the bug spray helped, but they were just still everywhere. And then, as you can see by my GoPro that's running right now, it's raining pretty good. So I can't take the drone up in the rain. For some reason, yesterday when it was just barely sprinkling, I took it up and I couldn't get it very far without it saying that there was some sort of wireless interference. And so I said I'd give it 2 shots. I'd be here for 2 days. I have been. I even bought a hatchet, or not a hatchet, a machete, so that I could try and get through some of the brush, and it's just not happening. And then I thought even more about it with how dense everything is and how fast that meteorite was coming down. It is likely just buried in some crap to where I don't think anybody's ever going to find it. The only person that's probably going to find it, if at all, is someone from one of these logging companies that are out there in that area taking down all the trees. And by the time that they have all their heavy equipment in there and take down the trees and whatever, that thing's going to be buried at least a couple of feet in mud, if not more. So Maine Museum, I'm sorry, you're probably never going to get your meteorite. If you do get one, it's going to be a smaller one, and it's going to be one that fell far from there, because that forest is damn near a rainforest. It is just super dense, and it would not be easy for any individual to get in there, let alone to find a piece of rock that's likely going to be the size of a baseball.
Oh shit. He killed the cop! Oh shit, get out of the car, man! Oh man, this is a cop car! This is a... Hello. You boys like Mexico? Yeah!
Just about to head into the Puritan back room. Right there. And I'm super excited. These are supposed to be some of the best chicken tenders ever. And like I said before, I'm a chicken tender maniac. So let's see how they turn out. I'm really excited. Hope they're awesome. So I'm in Puritan. I just ordered a sip of sunshine beer, and the place looks a bit like an old country buffet, but a little bit nicer. But yeah, so I got half spicy chicken tenders, and there's my beer. So I got half spicy chicken tenders, mashed potatoes, spicy fries, and half coconut chicken tenders. And there's definitely a lot of oldies here, but there's a table full of relatively young females just over there, so it's not just all oldies. But yeah, it's very, very quaint, like low-lit, kind of old school place. And I don't want to like record other than myself because I don't want to be rude. So this is my awesome food. I'm guessing that's the coconut. Mashed potatoes with gravy. duck sauce. And I ate a couple of the rolls and pita bread, but still. This looks absolutely amazing. So it's day 8. I'm on my way home, and I just figured I'd stop by the John Oliver Memorial Sewer Plant. What up, YouTube? This is the Adaptive Traveler, Eric Willard. I am on day 9. It is my last day to be on this road trip. I will, as I'm doing post-production, I'm going to show you guys how I made this road trip possible by doing Lyft rides and being frugal about the money that I spend and whatnot. I wasn't 100% frugal, nor did I, sleep in the back of the Explorer. There was a night or two where I thought I might have to, but I didn't really sacrifice a whole lot in order to make this road trip happen. Currently, I am about 35 miles from St. Louis. I did not, full disclosure, I did not do rides on the way back. I need to get home. I miss my dogs. I've got other things I got to take care of, hopefully involving moving to Germany in about 3 weeks. And I just did not have the time to do rides on the way back to Kansas. I think by proving that I could do it all the way there without cutting corners or anything is enough, and that getting there means I could obviously get back under the same financing. So I'm just using a little bit of my money and everything just to kind of jump straight through. I left, God, it seems like ages ago now. I left Bangor, Maine yesterday morning. No, sorry. The day before yesterday. I made it to Hartford, and I stayed in the same hotel that I stayed before, which is not bad. And then yesterday, for some reason, I felt tired. So I only made it from Hartford, Connecticut to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And then Pittsburgh is where, obviously, I woke up today, day 9. And I am just running it all the way through to Topeka, Kansas. As it is right now, I am expected to arrive at 8:44 p.m. Central Standard Time. That'll probably change a little bit because I will have to get more gas before I can get home. Anyways, this is not my closing message. I do want to make that a little bit more comprehensive. But I hope the video has been decent. I want, viewers to take away the principle, which is you can take a road trip by financing it with Lyft rides. It's not going to be me partying or anything like that. I know I could have made it more exciting, but honestly, I spent a lot of time driving and getting to my destination. And with my final message at the end of the video, I'll tell you basically what I figured out throughout the trip, how you're going to have to weigh your rides with distance covered. And it won't be exact, but there'll be a general, formula for how you got to do it in order to take a road trip. And also, there's going to be variables I won't be able to anticipate, such as how many miles per gallon your car gets. If you're in a city, maybe during the week rather than the weekend or a holiday, things like that. You know, those types of things I just cannot anticipate. But with the Ford Explorer, being that it has decent gas mileage, not great at all by any means, decent gas mileage, and that I was in some major cities doing Lyft on my way, then I made it possible. So if you have a car that gets a lot better miles per gallon, and maybe you're going this far instead of this far, and you're only going through one maybe minor city, maybe it's still possible. There's a lot of factors to include, and I hope to lay out some of the general things to look out for and whatnot with the closing of the video. With that said, I'm hoping to get to Topeka in about 5 hours. By the way, the Explorer is doing well. Haven't had a single problem. This is a car I rebuilt. I will have another video on me rebuilding this car. It was the product of insurance, salvage title. Dude hit a deer in the front corner. It wasn't that bad. It just set off 5 airbags, which insurance companies are deathly afraid of replacing, because apparently if you buy them through the dealership and whatnot, they're like super expensive. Well, I just got mine off of out of the junkyard and stuff, totally legit. For 5 airbags, I paid $500. No big deal. Anyways, that'll go to the other video. Link will be in the description. Well, there it is. I will check in with you after I get back to Topeka and get a chance to make a final assessment of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.